So that kind of brings me to, the second point, which is after a very strong market, we kind of hit a wall in Q2 of 2022. So what was the thing that changed? Well, we had a political change in the election in 2020. President Donald Trump then ran for re-election, and he lost to now former President Joe Biden. This was all during, COVID had started. There were lockdowns and things were crazy. And by the time we hit the second quarter of 2022, so Joe Biden got inaugurated and appointed as the president in January of 2021. And so the rest of 2021 was a super strong market, but the political winds had started to change. The implementation of economic policies were changing. Basically, the things that were moving forward under Donald Trump, there was such an opposition to him and his policies and his way of doing things that basically everything that had been put in place under the Trump administration was now being changed. Oil policy, green energy policy, economic policy. So by the time we hit the end of 2021, there had been so much money dumped into our economy and under the Trump administration with COVID, and not stopped, but doubled down on by the Biden administration. By the time we got to the first part of 2022, some things had started to change. We started to see inflation in our marketplace. We started to see a pullback in the real estate market because interest rates started to escalate. And by the time we got to Q2 of 2022, things were all of a sudden starting to slow down dramatically. So it really started to change, at least people in the industry, their look on things.